second half of the Rugby Varsity. Keele just ahead, 17-16.
As we were talking about, very, very close. Well played by both teams. But unfortunately, we have had a few penalties that just weren't sensible in our half.
No, and a very, very unfortunate interception try to give Staffs their try score.
Very well intercepted, but
very unfortunate from our...
fullback is proving to be the most dangerous player on the Staffs team by far.
Indeed.
Well,
the rain's still continuing to fall here at Newcastle.
I think we have more of a well-rounded team, whereas their fullback is quite clearly there.
Running away with it.
Yeah, in every sense of the word.
And now at Hornby to start the second half. Switching across to the left.
Enemy's got my car keys!
Well taken by
Keele.
Down into a right.
There. Joe Thompson on the wing, coming in to cover for the scrum half. Nick Arncliffe in, taken down by Staffs. Out to Olliott.
Olliott being backed up there by the number 20 who's come on in half time.
Indeed, so now we do appear to have Philip Fletcher, who is on the field.
Doing some very good support work.
Making it known very early on.
It's nice to see a sub getting straight into it.
Yeah. They're very easy to spot, as he's one of the only clean shirts at the minute.
The mud is getting slightly problematic. Could be interesting next scrum down.
Yeah.
Seeing if the ref needs to move it.
Yeah, the pitch at the minute isn't too bad. It's been dry for a couple of days, so...
Definitely played in worse conditions than this.
Oh, goodness, yes.
Oh, yes.
My old club used to have puddles you could drown in, and the mud was like clay.
One memorable occasion, it snowed and we kept playing. The hooker, who at the time happened to be my brother, decided it was a good time to make a snowman and learn the lyrics to Let It Go from Frozen. Other Disney films are available.
And over for the line-out.
And it's a Keele put in. Ugo, been a very strong player on the Keele side. As we said, it's a 100th cap. Come on, Keele!
Feed in from Ugo.
Oh,
and it's gone over, but still taken by Keele.
Come on, Keele!
Longstaff taking it forward strong.
Very nice. Good start to the second half.
Where's the support from Keele, though? In from Philip Fletcher, making himself known.
And
Philip Fletcher, the sub, brought
5 minutes on the pitch, and he's already turned the tide in Keele's favour.
Straight under the post, should be very easy for Ed Hornby.
Beautiful try, textbook there.
Good work off the back of the line out. It did go over the intended person, but has gone quite well. Good support play. Straight out to the backs.
Fletcher on.
Well done, Keele.
So Hornby lines up, getting a bit of a talking to the ref about possibly not nobbling any of the supporters. Hornby lining up now. It's a very good record so far, as he's captaining this team very well. Beautiful.
Straight over.
Gone right over to the clubhouse. In that 24
to 16.
I couldn't be asked.
Staffs to get play back underway.
Number 23 for Staffs, brought him on in half-time.
Their dangerous fullback still on the pitch by the looks of things.
A very strong player.
Very long
Do you
kick
think
there.
he'd be interested in transferring uni?
Some sort of scholarship, perhaps.
Yes. Lovely run by Keele.
Groom, who's taken down.
Just saying in the half, once we get going. As you said at half-time, once Keele get going, they get going. Oh, dropped by the 9, and that is fullback going. Oh no, it was a winger.
Nick Arncliffe with a thundering tackle.
Beautiful
bundling
tackle.
him into touch.
Reminds me of some of the old ones I used to be on the receiving end of. Though being a prop, it is quite hard to get you over.
Yeah. Bit of momentum goes a very long way. Fletcher, by the looks of things, then has come into... Actually, I can't see who is replaced. Humphrey's still being on the pitch, as is Hornby. And Ancliffe. So, interesting.
Fletcher.
No, not sure there. Line out from Keele.
Very nice.
Very strong rolling maul.
Get it.
RSC. Rory, Franklin, scrum half for Keele has gone off. Humphreys has moved forward to the fly half.
Fletcher
then is
proving
covering fly
again
half.
a very useful player. Oh, lovely. Went down, got back up again. Oh.
Disbelief from the Keele fans as he goes.
And we apologise for any bad language you may have overheard. Rugby supporters can be very, very passionate.
With good reason. I can't say I could see what the referee was calling there, but it's gone to a penalty for the Staffs anyway.
We're not quite sure what the penalty's for, and no one in the press gazebo appears to know either.
Staffs with the kick, going for the touch. 2 replacements coming on for Keele in the meantime, being James Hayward and Samuel Barnes. Swapping in by lots of things for Harry Abel. And who else has come off?
Can't see who's come off for at the moment.
George Sisson. George Sisson seems to come off.
Not forwards. And back down the Staffs end. Ref. Oh, it looks like some of the scrum are getting into a bit of a barney with the refs. Apologise for any. When walking in front of the camera, we cannot control everyone.
Particularly Foy, he is tremendously huge.
Wouldn't want to run into him in a dark alley.
And scrum in, Staffs with the ball in, and well nudged by Keele.
Nice
well nudged by Keele. Re-scrum with the pickup, and passed off on.
Oh, lovely play.
That's Philip Fletcher again down the wing.
Managed to keep it out of touch.
And down. Keele still in possession. Now, where are we? Re-scrum with hands on and pick up. Well supported,
nice
well pushed over.
Very good. Some textbook forward work right there.
Keele still in possession, bundling it forward with forwards. Big men lumbering through. And still going. Inching towards the Staffs line. Heads it to the backs. Philip Fletcher again by the looks of things.
Over the line, it would appear.
Try to Keele.
Philip Fletcher again.
Goodness me. What a start to the half he's having.
Very, very nice.
All that hard work paying off from the forwards. Philip Fletcher, a first year
Varsity debut, and he has very much made his presence known here on the pitch.
Ed Hornby waiting for the tee, which comes sprinting on. But goodness me, what starts to the half Fletcher's made. So again, another substitution from Keele. As we bring on Brad Aldershaw by lots of things, and James Foy. James Foy, one of the older boys here, and he's doing his PhD in geology, 5th year at Keele. Almost all of it in rugby. As we wait for the kick from Ed Hornby. Converted.
Once again converted very nicely.
Very, very safe boots on Hornby.
31-16, if my maths is correct.
I'll trust you more on the maths front of the minute.
As a history student, I can't comment.
Since I'm a science student, I'm letting myself down. 5, 10, 20, 4, 8, 31.
31-16.
This is more like the Keele sides that we're used to. That Staffs get us underway.
Everyone is very pleased with the turnaround. The crowd getting quite excitable.
Yep, and the Staffs drummer seems to have gone remarkably quiet.
Wasn't even drumming during Hornby's run-up.
No. Staff's getting us underway again, and that's very, very short. Thank you, sir. We shall come back for that one. The kick did not go 10, and we'll come back for the scrum. It's showing our dominance in the scrum, but also the trying to get the subs that have come on a bit of a running in.
Giving them a good, very nice to see everyone getting a go on pitch.
And I must correct an earlier statement. It's not Samuel Barnes, as as the 21 shirt is currently at the front there as a prop. That would be James Hayward. So James Hayward and James Foy into the scrum. Let's see what impact they can have. No, James Foy, quite a large one. There we go.
Very nice.
But see, bit of not very pleasant.
No.
And straight in
To the
forward
number
runner.
8. And it appears he's got the entire front row on him.
Ref indicating for Keele to stay onside, as they are. Ball going absolutely nowhere to the Staffs players and into touch. However, ref seems to be playing the advantage. So,
Ref making.
and I still can't see what this man is. Can't say I even saw him call.
Is always right.
Yep, ref.
Full back.
The ref is sir, and that is all you get.
Yes, indeed.
Into touch from Staffs, down by the Keele 22. Or a bit further, by the way, the linesman's walking. Halfway between the 22 and the 5.
So, dangerously deep into Keele half. Hopefully, we don't lose our heads in the line out and let Staffs have an easy.
Cannot get complacent from the 2 tries from Fletcher. We need to keep the defence strong here.
Seen many a very good team get complacent early on.
Step off, boys! Step off the ball!
And jumping
Ooh,
very early from Keele.
Looked like it was a double bluff.
Yep, but
The ref-
unfortunate.
Not approving that.
No, free kick to Staffs, taken very quickly, and out to their number 8. Taking it in, taken down. Still Staffs ball,
Come on, boy!
who get it out to their backs.
They're back.
To the outside centre, into the... Not forward by the outside centre of Staffs, and taken by Keele. Charlie Bethel with the boot. Comes thundering down past us. Not fan touch though.
Oh, very nice.
Lots of pressure on the fullback. He's not getting that anywhere.
No. Oh,
We can't see what's going on there, but it sounded very...
it looked painful.
Certainly heard it if we couldn't see it, but Staffs on the run.
That's
Missed by the
23.
Staffs 23, missed by Fletcher with that tackle. Still going.
Very nice.
Keele
tackle
need to
there.
sort their defence out here. Cannot afford to be letting Staffs get forward. Do you want to swap, Jasper? I have a
I have a head. I'm just standing in the rain. Takes me back to my playing days. Cold, wet, and thoroughly loving it.
Oh, yes. It's been very, very similar for the last few games of Varsity that I've commented on. I'm very glad I'm not on crutches this year. Ugo to give in from the line out. Very short line out from the
Yes.
Keele boys here.
Appear to be playing with just a 4.
Just the one pod. Moved it to the back.
Oh, very
Not
nice
from
pod
Reese.
work, but unfortunately didn't quite have his hands on it.
No, but still collected by Keele. Still Keele ball. Taken by the forwards. No support. No support.
Very. But we've seen some very nice support work by the Keele boys, and they let themselves down a bit there.
Yes, out to the backs. Fletcher with the boot, but not going anywhere. Charged down by a Staffs
And-
player. And the ref's coming back for a knock-on. Then there may have been something just coming out from the scrum half to Fletcher there before he kicked it. So we'll have a Staffs scrum.
Again, don't want to get too complacent.
No.
We had that early push a couple of minutes ago.
We shut it down. And nope.
No. Looks like
A bit of an early push, and a bit of loss of footing there. I think the rain might
Ugo
be starting
fell
to play the
over.
devil.
Taking it.
Yep, the
weather
ref
taking
moving the
it on,
scrum away to the one side.
as we thought he might, as the rain doesn't appear to be letting up.
Indeed. I think he's... Actually, no, he's just getting a word with the front row by the looks of things.
Interesting.
May have been a foot up a bit early, which may have let
It did
Ugo
appear
down.
that there was a little bit of less than proper play going on both sides.
Yep. Well, the scrum is his own dark art,
Oh,
and very difficult for the ref.
never ask a forward what goes on in the scrum.
No.
It's like
And
Vietnam.
good nudge from the Keele boys. Well stolen
Very
by Groom.
nice taken. Oh, lovely.
Out to the Keele
Fletcher-
boys.
Fletcher again, doing a lovely run.
However, couldn't get the pass off. It went to ground. Gathered in by Longstaff.
Taken back again by Keele.
To Fletcher.
Fletcher.
To Olliott. Not
Olliott
on by
drops
Olliott.
it.
Not forward, so the ref playing advantage to Staffs. Let's see whether they make anything of it.
Keele want to be very careful.
Staffs,
Number 1 goes in and down very quickly.
indeed, Staffs still with the advantage.
Hit it!
Not going very far
nice
forward.
force work, but don't appear to be making the most of their advantage.
No, Keele making good
Very nice
defensive lines.
defensive work. I think someone
And
obviously had a
stolen,
talk to
so advantage must have been over because we're still going. Go on, Keele.
them. Very nice.
Out to the backs,
Forward
out to
play.
Fletcher, to Hornby, to Ancliffe. Ancliffe out to Charlie Bethel, out to Checker on the wing. Checker in with a try in the corner.
That is how you do it. Some lovely back play, backed up by some earlier very fine forward play.
Some excellent passing down the line there. Very, very good to see flowing passing of the ball.
And a very nice celebration going on among the Keele boys. They appear to have gotten into the flow very nicely in the second half.
Yep. So, well done there to Checker on the receiving end, but a definite team try.
And that's what we like to see.
It's going to be a difficult kick for Hornby, though. It's right out by the touchline. We also can't see Hornby, so we can't tell when he's about to take it. Hopefully, should be all right. And Ed Hornby with the kick.
Taking the kick.
And that's just been
missed it,
pushed
making it
wide.
36-16 to Keele.
The first kick that Ed Hornby has missed,
He's
but
done
it was very
well.
difficult. I could do. Yeah, good. So well done, boys. Well done, Keele. And Staff's still not making the 10-metre line with their restart. And Ugo's touched it though, so we're still going for the play. No, it went out.
No,
It went out
into
in touch. Okay.
Hugo takes it in. Quite hard to tell what's going on the other side of the pitch.
It appears to be a staff ball, so I think Ugo may have caught
Ugo
it, but
may have,
just about
unfortunately,
carried it
just
into
been
the
out.
out into touch.
Needs a trap to fall into when you think it's too short.
Yep, just when you think you've got a little bit more room. So, line out from Staffs.
Very nice.
Taken
take
by Staffs,
Going down,
out to their back line.
out to their back line.
Taken down there. Out to a prop. Not making any ground. And the rain is coming down in earnest now. It's making the pitch very treacherous underfoot. Been quite dry for a while, but the rain's making the grass very slippery. And the ball, for that matter.
Got to be very, very careful with your hands in conditions like this.
Yeah. Becomes a game.
And
Strong nudge
beautiful
from
push
Keele.
straight out by Keele.
Taken by Reece Groom. Onto Humphreys.
Oh,
Run down the wing from Keele.
looked like Fletcher. Oh no, he's over there. My mistake.
James Foy with run in. Takes a lot to
Very
stop James
strong
Foy, taking
hit.
quite a lot of people in with him.
Took down half the staff's pack with him.
And knocked forward by the looks of things from Keele. Advantage to Staff.
Advantage staff, so very careful, Keele. You're in a very nice position It could
these
all
things
go
here.
to pot.
Yep, and that's out to the back on Staffs.
Oh,
Nothing's coming of the advantage. So penalty to Staffs, right down by their try line. They're taking it quickly.
oh,
overrunning.
very quick.
It's gone out wide, but tackled by Keele.
Oh, very nice tackle.
Lovely tackle, stopped him in his tracks. And back out to Staffs, still holding on to it, just about in this weather.
It's becoming more and more tricky.
Keele have reclaimed the ball. You see the backs line sorting itself out, and over the shoulder of Fletcher into the hands of Olliott.
Olliott down, and it's a nice cover by.
That's the back.
Oh, intercepted.
Deliberately knocked on by the outside centre from Staffs. Penalty to Keele.
We apologise for any.
Any
language you may
heard
have
from the
picked
Keele
up.
Staffs. Ah, dear. Yes, deliberately knocked on by the outside centre of Staffs, so coming back for a penalty.
Not a nice move to see.
Going to hear a few folks in the crowd behind us in the football stadium starting to get ready.
Starting to get excited, as we'll be moving the coverage from the press gazebo here to a slightly drier venue in the football pitch once the match is over.
The rain thundering in nearly sideways now. Penalty from Keele. Ed Hornby not going for the post this time. Looks like he's going to touch.
Gets it.
Time
Straight into touch.
Time to turn the screw, I think. Score, of course, for those watching at home, 43-16. Line out deep in the Staff's half.
Ball just been retrieved from the neighbouring pitch.
And we're waiting. And ball in from Keele.
Well taken.
Into the maul. The forwards
Very
rushing
nice
towards the
work
try
by
line, and
forwards.
it's gone down. Out from
Out
Humphreys
to the back,
to Fletcher.
Fletcher.
Hornby in again, and
Oh.
switching it in. Going forward towards the try line, and try Keele.
22.
From Keele. I could not see who that was, unfortunately. It looked like it was 22.
Like James Foley.
Nope. We shall have to see who that was when they come back. But very, very good switching play from Ed Hornby. Saw the gap, passed it back into his inside runner.
Yes, boy!
Hornby lining up. Very nice position.
Dive short, mate. Reese, if you score.
And of course, straight under the, nearly under the post. So a fairly simple kick for Hornby.
Hornby lining up to take his kick now. Staff's drummer. And beautiful. 50-16 to Keele. Keele very much with the advantage now. Be hard for Staffs to catch up on a nearly 30-point difference.
Do you believe we're getting some scream there? Popped up to his supporting runner.
Beautiful run.
Still powering forward from the prop. Takes a lot to stop.
Number 16 who...
James Hayward taking things forward now. Deep into the Staff's half. Great to run back. Don't think there was anyone
Nice
coming
by
onto that one
Hornby,
there.
and back down on it.
Fumble
Very
from
quick
Keele.
work by Keele. Staff's player trying to drag him out.
That was a bit of a mess at the back of the ruck
Very
though.
messy.
And it's now a penalty to Staffs.
Penalty to...
Offside of the line there.
Interesting call by the ref. Hornby just having a quick chat.
Nope, ref's not having anything. So,
Like, there's some disagreement over.
that call.
Oh, right over the press gazebo, nearly into the football pitch.
In the words of my old club, though, gone nowhere, lads, gone nowhere.
Coaches, of course, known for their interesting use of words of wisdom.
Our old club, you could go the entire length of the pitch and you're still shouting, gone nowhere, lads. Great to get in their heads.
So once Staff's throw, and once in a 74-0 victory, the coach was still shouting they could still win with 5 minutes to go. Staff's the throw in now. Knocked back to Keele.
Stolen by Keele.
Ugo fumbles it a bit but gets down on it. Staff's
And ref calling not forward from Ugo. It was very close.
Ugo, of course, been on the entire match.
Yeah. But very well taken by the Keele line, by the Staff's line-out. Very well snaffled by Keele's players. I can hear cheering behind us at the football.
Hasn't started yet, has it? I think that's the Keele and Staff's supporters getting. And in
From the Staff scrum.
good push by the Keele lads, but gets down on it, turns it into a ruck, and it's out. Back into play.
Out to Fletcher. Boot from Fletcher.
Nice kick by Fletcher there.
Running towards the touch line. And into touch there.
That's Fletcher's first varsity, been a very, very nice
Very nice start for him.
performance by.
Oh, hello. Where the
Oh,
line-out was taken quickly by the looks of things, and Staffs
back.
have kicked it, so they've regained a little bit of their
left
room.
ground. Staff supporters quite subdued.
Quite rightly so, with the weather and the scoreline.
So Ugo prepares for another line out.
In the archery.
Just got word that
Keele are winning in the archery so far.
very, very nice,
Clean
very
ball.
beautiful take, but into Hornby, running up, and he's
Oh, goodness,
gone
feet
head
all
over
over the
heels there.
place.
Looked rather
To
painful.
Fletcher. To Ugo.
Ugo
Dropped it.
Ugo drops it, but he's hasn't let it slow him down. He's
No,
and
so
now it's
advantage
over
to
to
Staff.
Staffs.
Oh, straight out there.
Blimey,
Staff's player knocked out in the fall.
knocked Spark. Oh, blimey.
He is moving.
He's
Let's give him a bit of room.
yes. Staff's captain with his player, and ref is. I think there wasn't actually anything wrong with what happened. He just fell rather unfortunately,
Yes.
from what I could see.
Very, very strong play. And everyone now giving a bit of room for the Staff player. He is moving.
He's up.
He's
It's their
sitting
number
upright.
1.
So, very unfortunate, of course, to obviously anyone in a position where they could face injury. He does seem to be all right.
But there's trained professionals on hand and a few untrained medical students.
Yes, it's always useful at a uni match when you've got physios, medical students, and assorted others. Yes.
Although you're a bit up a creek without a paddle if there's anyone studying midwifery.
Yes, I don't think we've had that at a game yet.
So
Staff
everyone-
player seems to be doing a bit of a talking.
And he's up.
on his feet. A little bit unsteadily, but he's
yes,
on his feet.
I think he'll be coming off. The Keele boys clapping him off.
Yeah, he's off.
Very, very,
As of course in rugby, supporting each other,
yes.
support the game.